evening, this is Nigel Figurethorn with a BNN News Update. Today, both the notorious fraud queen and the midget bank robber from Milwaukee were captured thanks to the heroic actions of young Billy. We now take you to our live correspondent, Bill Billsworth.
Good morning. This is Bill Billsworth reporting live from Saskatoon under the Old Man Bridge, which we all know is collapsing and no car could drive under without having the roof ripped right off. Now apparently, young Billy did just that. He drove a police car under this very bridge here in hot pursuit of the notorious criminal, the midget bank robber from Milwaukee. Now, as he did, he pursued him through under the river. Oh, excuse me.
What's happening?
What's happening? Well, let me tell you, news is happening everywhere, young man, especially under this very bridge. And through the bridge to the river, where the apparent high-speed chase ended in a tragic circumstances for the criminal. Have you seen the car drive under here?
I did see the car.
You did. The police car containing young Billy.
The roof ripped off.
The roof was ripped off. Hear that, ladies and gentlemen, from the mouth of this innocent bystander who saw it himself. Well, you tell me about it.
It happened.
It happened, ladies and gentlemen. Get that. And is it not true that after driving under this very bridge, they ended up in the river? Is that true?
That's true.
That's very true, ladies and gentlemen. And is it also true that the midget bank robber from Milwaukee, is that true that it was him that was being pursued?
He
was. And is it also true, ladies and gentlemen, we heard it here first, is it true that as they were traveling into the river, Billy was fortunate enough to land on a U.S. Navy warship?
It was amazing.
It was true, and it was amazing. You heard that quote from this innocent bystander who saw the whole thing with his very own ray-shielded eyes. Now, we will now proceed to the Saskatoon airport, where rumor has it, young Billy flew overhead in a stealth bomber. For now, this is Bill Billsworth reporting. Okay, let me know when it's on. I'll just start talking. Okay, it's on. Hi, this is Bill Billsworth here live at the airport, and apparently this is where young Billy made his heroic attempt to land his stealth bomber after his flight from New York City. I would like to speak with someone who has seen this occurrence. Oh, look! There's an innocent airport worker. Perhaps he can shed some light on this situation. Excuse me, sir. Would you care to share a few words about the young boy and the stealth bomber? Now, first of all, did you see the stealth bomber flying overhead?
No, I didn't. I didn't see the stealth bomber flying overhead because it was cloaked, but I did.
Why didn't you see the stealth bomber flying overhead?
It was cloaked, but it was there.
It was cloaked, ladies and gentlemen. You did not see it because it was cloaked. Sorry.
I could hear it, though. It was right up there, flying over the runway.
Is that right? You could hear it.
I could hear it.
He could hear the stealth bomber. Wow, that's amazing. Have you ever seen anything like this before in your days of working at the airport?
I have never seen anything like this.
Never.
Never.
Wow, that's amazing. Have you got anything to say to anyone who's out there?
Hi.
He's speechless, ladies and gentlemen. Well, truly, this is an historic occasion, and this proves, the words of this young man here prove to me beyond the shadow of a doubt that Billy flew the stealth bomber here and attempted to land. That's correct? He tried to get clearance to land here?
Yes, that is correct. I believe it. Yeah, it was Billy, and he did try and land, but
he did try.
No one could see him, so.
Yeah, well, that proves it, because no one could see him, so it must have been him, just as he stated. As the plane is flying overhead, I take you now back to your... This is Bill. We also spoke to the policeman who was shot in the high-speed chase. That kid saved my life! Oh! Oh! After flying his stealth bomber to Saskatoon Airport, where his landing permit was rejected, he flew over here next to the McDonald's, at the corner of 51st. The corner of 51st and Miller.
You lost your hat.
Thank you. As I was saying, young Billy flew his plane to the corner of 51st and Miller. Hey, you young man, come here.
Hello. Fries. Hey.
Hey. Now, you tell me, did you see the stealth bomber crash land over here
Well,
on the corner of 51st and Miller? Did you see it or did you not see it?
well, of course I didn't see it. It's cloaked. I heard it crash,
Uh-huh.
but it's cloaked, man. I was just coming to get my Big Mac here, and I heard this big boom.
I can't understand you. You have food in your mouth.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, I was going to get my Big Mac, and I was coming back over here, and you hear this big boom, and
A big boom, ladies and gentlemen. It's the big boom.
well, it's right there. In fact, you see, right there.
Uh-huh.
That's where
Uh-huh.
the bomber is.
I'm afraid I don't see it.
Of course you don't. It's cloaked.
Okay.
But anyways, but yeah, and then Billy came out of nowhere all of a sudden,
Uh-huh.
and he walked over that way somewhere.
Over that way.
Yeah.
Over like that way, you mean?
Like that way over there.
Is that so? Okay. Well, the way I've come to understand it, ladies and gentlemen, is Billy proceeded in his stealth bomber over this direction and made a crash landing over in that direction, and then he started walking over in that direction over there. Is that right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Thank you very much for your helpful information.
You're welcome.
This is Bill Billsworth reporting back to the news headquarters. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill, and we now return you to your regular scheduled broadcasting. Thanks.
No.